Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi my loves, it's Destin.TROYCE and you're watching Choice TV. For today's video, I wanted to get on here and talk about the PJ Washington and Brittany Renner situation. As we all know, Brittany Renner, if you haven't known, shared this insane video on the internet of her having custody issues, to say the least, with her child's father, PJ Washington.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up. Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're gonna record that. And it's what? Hey, it's up with me. Just know that it's up.
What'd you say?
I'd love to.
What'd you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Where that bitch?
Pussy ass
Hey, you
bitch.
wish I would,
Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking at?
That's on my way. Bitch.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 to that
You don't
bitch.
got shit in your
Get out of your car. Get out the car.
Most of y'all probably know who PJ Washington is and who Brittany Renner is, but if you don't, PJ Washington and Brittany Renner were a couple way back in 2019, and essentially people portrayed Brittany Renner to be a predator because when she was about 26 years old, she got with a 20-year-old right when he just turned 20, a little bit before he got drafted to the Charlotte Hornets.
The age gap between Jay-Z and Beyonce, crickets. The age gap between Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, it's crickets.
So apparently they met because she was at one of his basketball games and they eventually had a relationship. They got a lot of backlash for the relationship, mostly Brittany, because Brittany has been known to be a pass around in the entertainment industry. She got her start on Instagram back in like 2012 and became really popular for being an Instagram model, for thirst trapping and lustful photos. And she gained a lot of popularity for basically being eye candy, and also because she's been known to be connected to a lot of famous entertainers such as Colin Kaepernick and allegedly even Drake. So she was able to flip her social media fame into more than just being a lustful image and a sexy figure with a nice body. Not to mention she ended up getting pregnant by him close to a year later. Brittany Renner got a lot more backlash because this video resurfaced of her.
I experienced the worst people to deal with are the athletes. None of them use condoms, really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
Unless I don't know something around regular motherfuckers. Why did you feel like, yo, I got to start linking up with rappers and entertainers?
I never felt that way. I never felt like, oh, I have to. Respectfully, I'm a big fish. What are we talking about? Like, I'm a shark in the middle of the ocean. What do you think I'm going to attract?
First,
heavy hitters as well.
So you can kind of see why a lot of people don't really like her or fuck with her, especially a lot of men. She's been criticized by a lot of red pillars, Kevin Samuels, and a lot of media bloggers because of her antics.
And what happens? They try to get off in them DMs and kind of take us on a journey of how this is played out.
I mean, honey, I feel like my DMs, it's like a Nike store. There's nothing but checks. So it just, for me, I feel like...
You know, she's been known to go on drunken rants and post crazy videos talking about her sexual experiences in her past and doing all types of crazy ass shit on the internet.
I did in my car where I was talking about how I had sex with, was it 3 men in a day?
Yes.
And then I ended up getting a yeast infection.
Yes.
I came out pretty unscathed for just a yeast infection.
Right.
Considering what I could have gotten.
Right. But did you think
So I think about the ramifications
Yes.
of telling people that I had sex with multiple men. Yes, I don't care. It's the truth.
She kind of has an issue with oversharing, but I have no problem with her. I feel like a lot of her antics overall were, you know, induced by alcohol, but I do feel like a lot of people love to hate her, especially men. She's very open about the fact that she used to be a hoe and the fact that she used to be a pass around in the industry and the fact that she has pretty much decided to change her life and turn her life around. Now, besides that, in 2020, they had a crazy relationship. They had a lot of back and forths, and they even had a lot of public disputes. Much of their public dispute happened due to the fact that PJ was very unfaithful and he was always looking at other women. So that led to Brittany Renner oftentimes crashing out on the internet and even crashing out on him.
Can I get my phone? Do you mind if I play it?
No, please do.
Because I'm all the way in my truth. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was very toxic.
I will air this bitch the fuck out. Delete the fucking tweet. You are a fucking psycho fucking path liar hypocrite. Delete the fucking tweet or I will fucking drag you, bitch.
I don't recognize that woman in the voice text.
After they had their kid in about 2021, she then went public and talked about their breakup.
And I will put my heart on the line in business, in friendships, in love, in whatever the fuck. And I don't care what it looks like. You can drop it down and slice it in half. You can stomp on it. You can take your foot and scrape it across the ground. But at least I can say I fucking gave it my all.
Like, for my child's father, I think I carry a lot of, like, insecurity with thinking that that was my guy, you know, and I gotta let that go.
You can't rely on your child's father to provide for you, so you have to make a way.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, I've never been about money. It's never been about that. But it's like, especially me not getting $200,000, which people always say that, which is like, I'd have all my homegirls get pregnant by him if that was
That's
the
what
case.
was on the tablet.
That was what, I don't know, for whatever reason, that
I don't know
was
why
what
that
was
number, but it
circulated.
was that number.
But it's like, I provide for my child.
Yeah.
I get $2,500 a month.
I hate how I allowed myself to just be like used up by men. And that came from a lack of self-worth. I did not understand my value, that I was.
I know
trying to
anything.
get married to him?
No, I'm not trying to. I just
Well,
told
no,
you.
were you?
I was. I thought that was my guy. And like, I don't know why it's so hard for y'all to believe that. Like, in my mind, it's crazy to me.
So essentially, she did take a lot of responsibility for her actions, but she also did make a lot of excuses and associate the relationship with being trauma bonded. She did go on a huge frenzy, and of course, PJ Washington always ignored her, and he did move on with his life, and he eventually met Instagram model Elisa Chanel, who he later married and then had 2 kids with. He has had no drama with her, and they seem to be very happily married and settling down and enjoying their lives. And Brittany Renner has been crashing out on the internet lately. So Brittany Renner, as we all know, is on Basketball Wives. That's what she's also currently known for right now.
How many drinks have you had? I had this water, baby. How many have you had? Under your hijab.
What are you bringing up my hijab for?
I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm putting hijab for hands. Y'all better bring it up.
And also, she turned her life to Islam, and now she's a Muslim.
First of all, Allahu Akbar. When I originally joined Instagram July of 2012, I joined for 2 reasons: validation and male attention. And now that I no longer need either of those things, I am developing a new relationship with just social media itself. So my posting has been a bit inconsistent. I've been Muslim for 5 months and I love it here. Haven't had a drink in 6 months. Haven't had sex in 8 months, and I changed my number 4 months ago. So if you went green, now you know why.
So this video that just went out, I feel like it's deeper than just the fact that he's not a good father and a present father. I feel like a lot of this also has to do with the fact that she's dealing with financial turmoil. So if y'all didn't know, like, I want to say a couple months ago, she got on the internet and said that she was struggling financially, which is kind of embarrassing because, again, bitch, aren't you Brittany Renner? Like, don't you have mad money? You know what I mean? Like, this isn't no regular girl. This was a girl who was in first class, private planes, traveling the world, and literally built a whole media empire around being a sex figure on the internet, had an OnlyFans, made tons of money, and much more.
Allahu Akbar. I've gone through a lot of changes internally, and as a result, my outer world has completely crumbled. Sorry. Woo! Wow. Leaving me incredibly uncertain in just about every area in my life. I have no idea where I'm going to live or how I'm going to provide for my son. But Allah has moved mountains for me, and I trust that this will be no different. I feel like Alice when she ate the cookie and her feet went through the windows and she's crammed in the house like that. I've outgrown where I am. The facade is fading, alhamdulillah. And I'm at a place where I don't want anything that doesn't have my name on it. Take it away. It serves no purpose here. And I don't want a penny more than I'm meant to have, because I can do a lot with a little. The facade is fading. And when the facade fades and all the BS is cleared out, it makes room for what has always been for you.
And she's saying all that while sitting in what appears to be a Range Rover. She also was engaged to Kevin Gates in the midst of her finding her fate, and they were only engaged for a few weeks. She's definitely going through a midlife crisis, and I do feel like it's not even just through financial things. I think she's definitely dealing with a lot of mental issues as well that goes so much deeper than just being a mom that's burnt out. I think there's other psychological things going on in her life that she really needs to address. And again, we all got issues and we're all going through psychological things. I mean, look at the times we're living in. What the fuck are a lot of influencers doing with their money? Like, don't get it twisted, right? Like, sometimes I've had my moments too, and many other influencers have their moments. They'll never fully talk about it, but many have. Because sometimes with social media and being famous, it's up and down. You know what I mean? Like, she was part of the wave of Instagram models that were getting brand deals, that were getting kickback invites with celebrities, and she was doing types of lit shit. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck happened to all your money? Like, what happened to your thirst trap? What happened to your OnlyFans money? She essentially lost a lot of her wealth because she decided to put on a hijab, keep her clothes on, because she felt like a lot of the lifestyle that she was living was against Islam, which it is. So due to that, she decided to turn her life around and wear a hijab, which many people thought was an act, but it wasn't. She really did turn her life around and decided to be more spiritual. And essentially, whenever you're trying to go on your spiritual journey, everything has to fall apart. When you're on a spiritual journey, you lose friends, opportunities, and people who never really cared about you. So that's kind of why she went broke. But she also went broke because she wasn't smart. People weren't really drawn to her for her personality. People were drawn to her because of her fat ass and her body. Yeah, some of y'all wonder why a lot of your favorite IG models and entertainers are getting BBLs left and right and are always going under the knife. It's because a lot of them seek male validation. If you watch that video, she makes it very clear. Yeah, he gave his child $11,000 for a savings account, but gave his bitch over $100,000. And a piece of me feels like she's a little bit bitter because recently, if y'all didn't know, PJ Washington recently got signed to the Dallas Mavericks. So he got traded from the Charlotte Hornets, and now he's based in Dallas, and he's literally doing big things. He got signed for a $90 million deal for a 3-year contract. So this dude's going to be making bank for a long time, and his career is going to expand. Meanwhile, Brittany's career is essentially depleting. So this inflation shit isn't just affecting a lot of y'all everyday people that are just chilling. It's affecting some of your favorite entertainers and Instagram and YouTube personalities as well. A lot of them didn't budget and save properly, and now they're feeling the effects. And honestly, several months ago, Brittany Renner went on the Just Pearly podcast, and she discussed that she wasn't mad at the low amount of child support she was getting, but she definitely did have a side eye at the amount that she was getting.
Work something out between us. We will be going to trial probably in a few months. Right now, I'm getting $2,500 a month.
Something that can be worked out like outside of court.
It is, but hearts don't break even. And I think in his mind, he has a number, which I won't say, but he has a number that he wants to stick to. And basically, when you're going through this process for North Carolina law, because it's very different other places, you don't get a percentage. If you both combined make annually over 300,000, you're considered off the charts, off grid. So then at this point, you have to prove how much you need in child support. So any bills that my son occupies, rent, car note, cable, groceries, those are things that my son occupies. And in Charlotte, the least amount that I could get would be 50% of each of those expenses. Whatever for his clothes and diapers and all that, and then that's accumulated in a financial affidavit is what it's called, right? And then you present it to him, his team, if he wants to settle outside. If he's like, actually, no, that's too high, I don't want to do that, I'd rather try my chances in court, then that's when you go to trial.
Do you think that he would give you nothing if it was up to him?
For the first 2 months, he gave me nothing.
Do you think that moving forward he would continue to? I think he would just give me $2,500.
I can understand why Brittany's mom might feel away.
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
Where that bitch?
Pussy ass
Hey, you
bitch.
wish I would,
Pussy ass. What the fuck you looking
Oh,
at?
that's on my way. bitch.
Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
Bitch, you don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 to that
You don't
bitch.
got shit in your
Get out
bank
the car.
account.
Get out the car.
You know, she obviously may want to send her kid off to private school. She may want to send her kid off to, like, you know, upscale summer camps. She may want to buy her kids some nice things. But at the end of the day, she should have worked something out beforehand. She should have secured a ring before she secured a baby. Brittany Renner became a statistic, and I can't really feel bad for her. I mean, I only feel bad for the kid, though, because the kid is the only one that suffers. There's a reason why that baby's uncomfortable around his father. And the fact that she now has to downsize her lifestyle, yeah, that's kind of what happens when you stop taking off your clothes for the internet. Now, it's not like I'm shaming her and shitting on her for losing everything. It's just that you should have been a lot wiser. There's a lot of things you can do, bitch. Like, you could have literally made a podcast. You could have literally started a YouTube channel. You could have done so many things, such as started a t-shirt line. Or you could have probably invested into real estate, invested into dual citizenship, opened up a foreign bank account. You could have opened up a retirement account. A lot of people nowadays are talking with their dollars. So don't be surprised if, you know, the whole OnlyFans wave died down. You know, don't be surprised if your favorite entertainers come on the internet and start asking for more money. Like, I mean, currently people are dragging the former YouTuber, the transgender YouTuber, It's Bambi, because she's literally on TikTok Live begging people to send her like $400 and beg people to send money to her GoFundMe.
And you can never say that It's Bambi left you starving. You can never say I left you starving. You can never say that. Put that on the Bible. Put that on the Bible. Can y'all at least send me $400 on my Zelle? I'm trying to get a room for like a whole week. What y'all want me to get a room for? One day, and then after that be like, what the I'm gonna do with that? Okay, well, if you can't send 400, then at least send 100 or something. You are y'all stupid? When you go to a room, they ask you for a deposit. You can't just go to a room and just be like, oh, here, I want to stay here for one night. They want a deposit within that. So can y'all please help me? Team Bambi, please. Team Bambi, be a blessing. Come on, Team Bambi, don't do me like this. This is humiliating. All right, so please tell me some money. And fuck you to you motherfuckers that got motherfucking money and sit up and gossip and don't help nobody. Fuck you. You fake ass motherfuckers. When I fucking had money, all you bitches was eating good. When all these motherfucking clothing brands was sending me shit, all you bitches was eating good. You motherfuckers is fake as fuck.
You know what I mean? Like, I've had my issues too, but one thing I've learned is downsize if you need to. Slow down certain things if you have to. Scale back on certain things and opt for cheaper alternatives. It was all fun and games when y'all were buying Louis bags and designer bags and flexing on your fans and talking about broke bitches this and broke niggas that and broke men this and broke women that and y'all can't afford this life or look at this, I'm a boss chick making my money. And then fast forward 2 to 5, 10 years later, everything depletes. So seeing her kid uncomfortable during a whole co-parenting link up, that tells me everything I need to know. And she's not the problem from recording this shit. The problem is that she put us in the fucking group chat. You know what I mean? And it's sad because it's like first Halle Bailey, now this. But that's all I got to say on that. Hope everybody was able to reflect on my thoughts and opinions. Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's that. Choice out this bitch.
You will always be. I say fire to the rain, watch it burn, I right away. In this turn, and I say fire to the rain, watch it burn. I set fire to the rain.
That's all y'all get for free, and I don't even know the lyrics. Y'all have a good one.